Hello everyone and welcome back. So, today we are going to be covering this brand new mod that just released. It's the Exargilla Dominus. So, this is it's just a dragon. It's just another dragon. So, let's get straight into this. So first off we have the default subspecies. I'm not even going to pronounce that. And here is how it looks. Then we've got the second one, Arcus. There we go, that's quite nice. It's got nice horns. This one, Teneus, nice horns as well. I'm pretty sure it's just the horns that change. Oh, and the tail a little bit. Then we've got this one, it looks like goat horns. I quite like that. Veteran, of course, is a veteran sub. It's missing a horn, the poor thing. What's its tail looking like? Nah, that's fine, but it's blind in one eye. That's not good. And back to the default. So, we are going to spawn in as this thing and have a look-see at what it has. Alright, so here we are. I've already prepared this little eating thing because I want to see how it eats and drinks, so you don't spawn in with low hunger and thirst, don't worry. But from my beliefs, this thing is a 5 slot, I think. I haven't had a look yet, but I think it's a 5 slot. And it's quite big, so let's have a look at its nest first. There you go, it's just a regular nest. And let's have a look at its abilities. So, the first slot we have... this is the passive ability, but most mods use these as subspecies. So we've got 5% incoming damage, 3% attack damage, and 10% flight stamina. So that's quite nice. Let me just put one of those on. Next up we have head attacks. We've got 4 here. Now these did have prices, but I bought them all. They're not too expensive, don't worry. We have triple tear, triple bite that causes medium damage on each hit. There we go. And Ruiner, a bite that does medium damage and increases the opponent's incoming damage by 12% for 10 seconds. That one is quite good. Okay, let's have a look-see at that one. It's got a very nice sitting animation, I like that. So here is triple tear. There you go, a nice quick triple bite. Let's have a look at the cooldown. About a 4-second cooldown. It says 3, but we know that's not right. And then we've got this one, I forgot what it's called already, Ruiner I think? It's just like a big heavy bite, a nice 14-second cooldown on that one. 0 stam cost though, so can't be too unhappy. Then we've got Fortress Breaker, a charge bite that deals high amount of damage, and bite, causes medium damage. Let's have a look at these two. I like its face, it has nice teeth. They're modeled very well. Right, here's the regular bite. There you go, it's just a normal bite. And here's the charge bite, Fortress Breaker. Nice big charge bite. And that's where it finishes. It bounced there, and there you go. And again, a 14-second cooldown. So its cooldowns are quite long for its heavy attacks. So it might just be good to use triple tear and regular bite. However, Ruiner and triple tear might be really good. Or even Ruiner and Fortress Breaker, if you don't want DPS, since this thing can fly. Next up we have Senses, so we have Ambush, your first attack when not in combat deals increased damage. I believe it's 1.5 vanilla stats. Then we have Overdrive, increases damage by 10%, but also increase cooldowns by 10%. Now, that is such a good trade-off, because 10% more cooldowns is not a lot. But 10% more damage is a lot, so that's a really good cooldown. That's a really good trade-off. That's good, you should have that. Next up we've got Front Limb, Gripping Claws, gain 5% turning, Fly Swatter, Quick Wind Beat that causes a small amount of damage and high knockback, and Earth Shaker, a high damaging attack with front feet, locks you in place when used, and then Chariot Chaser, gain 15% increased acceleration. So, let's have a look at these two attacking ones, because I can't really show you turning and acceleration. Here is Fly Swatter. There you go. Now you may recognize that sound and animation because it's very similar to the other dragon, Draco Viper, which is made by the same mod team, so can't really blame them for using similar things. And here is its stomp. There you go. Not that big of an AoE. The animation takes quite a while, but it looks very nice. I like it. And again, a 14-second cooldown. Next up we have Diets. You do start with this one, Picky, but I have put this one on for this review. So Picky, only able to eat fresh meat. Gluttonous, can eat meat, fish, fruit and insects, fast food and water drain. And then Triturating Teeth. Can eat meat, can eat bones, shellfish, and nuts, fast hunger drain but moderate thirst drain. So, you know, you might want to just stay with picky, but there's not usually a lot of meat around on quiet places. Next up we have hides. We've got pneumatic bones. Gain 20% increased flying stamina, immunity to knockback while flying, and 10% reduced bone breaking. That is really good, because this thing uses a decent chunk of stamina to take off, so not being pushed down onto the ground, A, you don't take any fall damage, and B, you won't need to waste stamina jumping again. That's quite good. Then we've got resilient, increased bleed and venom healing by 30%, and shielded wings. Take 50% reduced damage from hits to your wings. So I think pneumatic bones is just the best one there. Next up we've got Becklin, Skydiver, take 40% reduced fall damage, Long Distance Runner, reduce running stamina drain by 15%, All-Terrain Dragon, gain 10% increased trot speed, 10% increased swim speed, and 10% increased flight control. I'm pretty sure you can already tell which one is the best out of these three. It's All-Terrain Dragon. Now, that does say increased swim speed, but this thing is not semi-aquatic. Just thought I'd say that. Next up we've got Tail Slots, Tail Attack, an attack that causes medium damage, Sharp Spines, plus 50% bleed damage, Hamstring Sever, an attack that causes medium damage and drains a small amount of stamina from opponent, and Counterbalance, gain 5% increased turning while grounded. Okay, so they're quite nice. And the stamina reducing one is actually, that's actually quite cool, because if someone's chasing you, you can just take away some of their stamina, which might be really detrimental to their survival and them chasing you. Right, so let's have a look at these. This is the regular tail attack. There you go, that's quite nice. And here is the hamstring sever. Okay, it acts like a charge attack, but then hits. It does a little body sway. I think that's from Stego. Maybe they animated it separately, but it reminds me very much of Stego or Anno. I like it though. It looks nice. Yeah, I didn't miss anything here. Right, so that's all of the abilities. Sorry, I just had to check. Now we can get onto the fun stuff. Animations, sounds, and yeah, and then skins. I'll do skins last because they're not that important. Right, so, first of all, precise turning animation. Not bad. Then we've got the trotting animation, the walk animation, and then the sprinting animation. Now you may notice that this thing's really slow, and it is. This thing is, I'm pretty sure it's slower than a T-Rex. So, there is that. And let's have a look at its flying animation, shall we? Oh. Right, I've done what every noob does. Spam jump before sprinting. So it takes off pretty nicely. Its flying is quite nice. Does it glide well? Yeah, it glides moderately, although it's quite heavy. Now this thing is quite a slow flyer. It does not fly fast, so it lacks speed a lot. Like, this looks quick, but it doesn't last long. It's not good at flying, is what I'm trying to say. But apart from that, it looks quite nice. I like it. This thing overall it's looking very nice. I like its textures as well. Right, so let's have a look at the eating animation. Let's eat this little fish, shall we? There you go. Oh, and it has blood mouth. Nice. Okay, so that fish didn't last long. Now, the main reason I used fish for this and not fruit and stuff is because normally fruit has a different eating animation to the meat, and because I can't eat fresh meat because I can't eat carrion, I just thought the fish would be closest to that. So that looks quite nice. It puts its right hand on it, I think, and then uses its mouth to bite at it. But the blood mouth is a nice touch. I like that. Right, let's have a look at the drinking animation. Let's get rid of this blood off our face. There you go. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? I like that. It's kind of just generic drinking animation. Right, so I am gonna do this real quick. There we go. Fill up everything. And now let's get into the sounds. So, this is the broadcast. There you go, that's quite nice. Here is the friendly. I'm pretty sure I've heard this before. That's Allosaurus. they just used Allosaurus for that, but made it a little deeper, I think. Either way, it suits it. I like it. It's kind of cool. Oh, that is gonna... Yeah, that's gonna play on my mind. But anyway, here's the threaten. That is very showy. I like that. Is the distress call. Oh, that sounds really like that's what I expect a dragon to sound like. I like that. Here's the regular call, which you'd hear if you typed in chat. There you go. Here is a shake. Opens its wings, of course. Here is the look around emote. Oh, this is quite nice. This is quite a nice one. I like that. That looks pretty nice. This thing really suits Triad Falls, because Triad Falls has got some very crystal clear water. It does a little sniff. I like that. That's good. Here is this one. I don't know what this is. Stretch, I think. Oh, it stretches like a cat. Oh, it's just a cat with wings. And then a big yawn. I like that. And here is the question mark one. Ooh. Ooh, it vibrates its wings. Ooh, that looks really nice. They did a good job with the wing animation. That looks really nice. I like that. And then this is just the friendly call. Nope, sorry. Did the wrong one. This is just the friendly call. Yeah, there you go. So, overall, those sounds and animations are quite nice. I will show you the swimming animation just so you know it's... this isn't a semi-aquatic. I can't dive, I can't even take off in the water, so it does lack the ability to exist there, but that's fine. Right, so if you've made it this far, by the way, thank you very much. Let's have a look at these skins, and then we should be done. So, here's the default skin. Next up we have Emerald, that's quite nice. Edgelord, okay, it's just a skull. You know a lot of people are going to rock that skin. Eagle, Gannet, Ancient, Emperor, Outworld, Destruction, Wasp, excuse me, Piebald, Golden Jade, Mountain, Collard, Moth, Leviathan, Ouroboros, Aurora, Classic, Cassiopeia. I don't wanna try saying that again. Jasper. Ooh, that's a really nice skin. Melanistic and Albino. So all of these skins, they look really nice. I wanna have a look at this one first though. Okay, I may use this for the thumbnail. I like that skin. They are quite nice. Anyway, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and please make sure to leave a comment down below giving your opinions on this funny little thing. I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, by the way, it really helps out a ton. Just had to shill that at the end. Alright, see ya!